Hello, good morning. I hope this finds you well. Little update on my rug. Still working on this silly thing. Braiding at the moment, more cordage. I'm excited because I'm slowly getting there. They're becoming very little, the balls. And yeah, I have a feeling it's a rainy day today. Quite rainy out there. So today might be a day of me working on this. A friend of mine is camping at the moment, so oh, bless you, kitten. She doesn't feel good today. Um, I'm gonna go up and visit her, but I'm gonna wait for a little bit. It's rather early still. I woke up at 5:30 this morning of some terrible time. No offense to those of you that roll out of bed that early. I do not normally. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to give you a little update on my rug and how it's coming along. I'm pretty stoked over it. It's turning out quite beautiful. So, yeah, a little update on that and how it's going. I'm still working on it. Working. Lots of stitches. I think I've mentioned this before. But yeah, I've got quite a bit more braided, and I think I'm going to continue to just braid it. Maybe I might stitch that in and then braid more. Either way, that's the process of making my rug for my tent. I bowed out of camping this weekend. Long weekend, Canada Day tomorrow. The weather, and I've already done 2 camps in the rain this summer, so I didn't listen down for doing another. Cat and I don't like it when it rains on us. Maybe I'm part cat. I don't know. But, forcing her to go camping with me is one thing. Forcing her to go camping in the rain? Come on, Mom. Anyway, yeah, so I did not go camping, but I am gonna pop up and see my friend today. She's in the bush, and hopefully the rain settles. If not, I don't know if I'm gonna go visit her. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really feel like trekking in the rain today. It's the last day of June, and the weather's going to turn tomorrow, and it'll be sunny and warm, and then it's gonna get hot, and then summer will arrive here in British Columbia. It rains every June, and everybody's like, "Oh no." I don't know where you live, man, or where you spend your time in June, the month of June in BC here, but it rains where I am, and it has for the last few years. Anyway, garden's gardening, the raspberries are raspberrying, and they're actually really huge this year, the raspberries, so pretty stoked about that. I started to wash them and preserve, like freeze them, and then I thought, so I went through all the cupboards and pulled out all the jams, and I still have 3 jars of raspberry jam from last year. So I might just eat and enjoy my raspberries this summer as opposed to processing them. We'll see. Nothing wrong with frozen berries, right? They're really good in yogurt and they make great things for baking. So I guess what I'm telling myself is I don't necessarily have to make more jam. Green beans is another thing I have an abundance of in the cupboard still. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I planted more. I also planted peas this year. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's me and mine and what I'm up to. And just trying to grace my kitten with some peace and quiet. She's, like I said, she's not feeling well. How do I know? I don't know. I just know. She's not feeling great. That and cleaning her litter box. Her functions tell me she's not feeling great, or she's eaten something that didn't agree with her. Ooh, you're falling. Easy. Anyway, yeah. Been busy in the yards, mine and my mom's, my parents. I tried to do a little video of them. I may or may not share it. It's, just the fact that They're well into their 80s. My dad's 87, and my mom will be 85 this November. And they both live independently still. They don't have in home care. There's me, I come in and do the odd thing, trim nails, take them shopping, and do that, but very minimal do I do for them. I used to do more, but I found the more I did, the less they did. And I thought, that was a few years ago, and I stopped doing that, and I just do the minimum. Started doing the minimum for them, and they were picking up on doing things again, well into their 80s, living independently. My dad's getting tired, I'm noticing, and I'm going to suggest a few things to help him along. But, making their own meals and cleaning their own homes and building their own things and still puttering. Um, yeah, like I weeded her garden, mother's flower beds yesterday, and so that she can, it's hard for her to do, and she loves to garden. So I said, well, let me weed it, then that way you can just come out and play in it, mom. Like, move your plants, or she does. She'll plant something and then either move it that summer or the next year. She'll be like, oh no, I want it over here or whatever. Anyway, good luck to that garden. So now she can just go out and putter and play in it. The weeds are gone until next time. I weeded my vegetable garden yesterday. Things are slow growing this year, and pardon me. And I was concerned about it, and I sort of mentioned it to my father yesterday. And I says, I don't know, maybe my dirt, because it's a box garden, right? But it's also, I had just cardboard down the first couple of years, like underneath, to slow the rate of grass and weed growth. And I'm pretty sure third summer in, the cardboard's worn and gone, and the earth is there. So it's, I feel like the nutrients from the earth is, anyway. So I was thinking my dirt was no good in my garden, and I was talking to him about it yesterday. He goes, well, the weeds are growing good, and I just laughed. I go, yeah, I'll get out there. I'll get it weeded. And what he meant was the weeds are growing fine, so your dirt is okay, is what he was telling me. So then I was reading up on less than, oh, what was the word they used? I forgot. Anyways, it had to do with my seeds not being, being old. And perhaps that was a thing. And so then I looked into storage of them, and no, I'm storing them properly and everything. And I've only just bought them last year, in the year, there might be one or two that are a couple years old, but for the most part, they're this season's and last year. So no, I can't see I don't know. Anyway, it has been super crazy weather, and the whole planet is out of whack. I think we've all noticed this, weather-wise and temperature-wise, and not normal seasonal weather. So anyway, I wish it well, and I'm just going to continue to encourage it, egg it on, keep going, keep going. You can do it, you can do it. Grow, grow, grow. And yeah, go from there. So my bok choy's gone to seed, and it didn't really bok choy on me. I got little short little leaves, and then it's seeded, and I'm like, I pinched the seeds off. I pinched the tops yesterday. I'm gonna have to pull the leaf and I don't know, replant, cut it back. I don't know what to do. I'll look into that. But yeah, and a couple of my radishes seeded right away too, like little tiny little radish and tall, and then seeds on the top. And I'm like, but not all of them, just two out of all of that I planted. I got to go plant some more. Constant rotation of radish. I grow them for my dad. I'm not a big fan of them. They give me heartburn, but he enjoys them. So yeah, I grow them for my father. And anyway, I cleared out a square yesterday, so I'm going to replenish it today as soon as the weather settles down. I was out finishing up the last little bit of weeding this morning for my mom, and she comes out there, what are you doing? And I go back in the house. It's only 7 o'clock in the morning. She's like, what are you doing out here? I go in between raindrops. I'm trying to finish up the weeding I started yesterday. Yeah, I woke up at 5:30 and I don't know why. And it's okay. I'm up, I'm awake. Carry on with the day. Whatever. Anyway, I see the rain has let up again, so I'm gonna quickly go out and put some more radish in the ground so I can keep my perpetual radish picking from my dad going. And yeah, that's me and what's been going on my end of things. I have not forgotten about you people. I have not, or my channel for that matter. I'm just I'm finding I have less time for things the older my parents get, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I truly am. And I'm weighing out different options in my life at this point. Like, what's the next step? What's the next stage? What's the next adventure? What's the next, that I'm gonna do? Um, my heart's a little sad about the weather and the camping thing. Not to be honest, I'm finding it a little hard to get off the ground in my tent, you know. Then I see these trucking campers go by, or these little van, like they're like little mini motorhomes, but they're on a van. I seen one yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, that's even smaller than a C-Class. That's like a van, like, with a camper, but it's a van. Like, anyway, options. Anyhow, that's me. I mean, even a tent trip, I don't know. It's um, a change. I feel a change in the air for sure. Anyway, again, peace and blessings to each and every one of you. May your day be full of grace. Happy Canada Day tomorrow. Happy 4th of July in a few. And take care, each and every one of you. Put yourself first and foremost, always. Take care. Bye for now.